We're joined now at Lahoma by Dr. Amanda Silva, our OSU Extension small grain specialist. And Amanda, let's talk about first, before we get into the variety trials, your role on the wheat improvement team, how you help out with the researchers and what you do.
Okay, yeah, so my role is called information exchange. So basically I develop gathering information about the varieties that we have, the OSU varieties, and also experimental lines, so testing them around the state and gathering any information needed for its development. And also doing research to understand the physiology of OSU varieties and how we can make them more nitrogen use efficient, and also how we can continue improving yield and keeping up with the protein in the grain.
How many varieties do you have planted in these trials here at Lahoma?
So today we are testing 52 varieties, and we have an experiment that you're looking at, the standard management practice, with common practices here from the region. So we planted at 60 pounds per acre. Total nitrogen, we applied about 30 pounds of nitrogen here as far as top dressing. So really trying to reach a 70 bushel yield goal. And then back there we have our intensive management plots where we do 2 passes of fungicide application, additional nitrogen, and we plant on 1.2 million seeds per acre. So 52 varieties tested in 2 different management systems.
We can't talk about all 52, but we can cover a few. Mm-hmm. So which ones can we highlight today, and what are you getting some interest from growers out there this year?
Yeah, so since we're here, Showdown is one that has done well in our variety trial, so it's statewide adopted. This year we are seeing a lot of pressure from stripe rust, leaf rust that came in earlier in the season, and so we are really using the trials to learn even more about its resistance. So Showdown, it's holding up well as far as the stripe rust resistance. It's an intermediate, medium, late variety, and producers like it because of its ability to recover from grazing and its high yield ceiling.
Let's talk about Green Hammer now.
Yeah, so Green Hammer is a variety that has a good combination of stripe rust and leaf rust resistance. It was caught a bit on surprise with the early season stripe rust, which most of the varieties in the program are susceptible. But Green Hammer has done well in our forage trials, in our variety trials as a whole, and so growers like it because of its grazeability. Also, Green Hammer is one of the varieties that is part of our wheat improvement team research, where we're really trying to understand the physiology of a variety that is able to reach high yields and also maintain with good amount of protein in the grain. Another one that we have here in the plots is Uncharted. So producers may be familiar with the variety Bentley. Basically Uncharted is a Bentley improvement, has 2 genes giving resistance to barley yellow dwarf, better leaf rust resistance than Bentley as well.
What are you seeing with Butler's Gold?
So Butler's Gold is a very different, I would say a different wheat that we have in the program. So OSU is the first to release what we say short season winter wheat. So Butler's Gold is a variety that producers can plant late. So they're not going to be planting at a normal time. All the concepts they have heard about dual purpose system is the completely opposite. So it's not a grazing wheat. It's a wheat that it would fit in a crop rotation, like after soybeans or after cotton, where they have to delay wheat planting. So that would be a variety that would be adapted for that system. So you plant late. And the reason why it's short season is that you're not going to delay harvest as you would if you planted a normal full season variety. So you will plant at the same time. And if you see here today, it's pretty much turned. So we are just waiting for it to dry down a little bit more, but it could be ready to harvest in a few days. And because to make things easier on us here, we planted at the same time we planted the rest of the plots, but that would not be the recommendation, because if we had a late spring freeze, it could get caught with a late spring freeze. So Butler's Gold is our short season winter wheat with very good agronomics, so good disease resistance, especially this year. So it's holding up well with stripe rust, leaf rust, has a very large kernel, so good seedling vigor. And so producers are really using it especially in a rotation scenario.
We could only cover a few, and even the ones we talked about today, we just have such a limited amount of time on the TV show. But you put all this information online so people can really study it in depth and help them make decisions.
Yes, people are welcome to walk through our plots. They are all identified. We leave plot maps in every location so they can identify what varieties are. At harvest, which will probably start soon, I try to post the results within 5 days from when we cut it. So we'll see how it goes this year. It seems like we'll be kind of all over the place, but in general, we are really quick having the results out. So harvest results out, grain yield, protein, it's all going to be published in our website, so wheat.okstate.edu.
This is the time you all work for all year long. It's really like the Super Bowl of wheat research, and then that extension information that gets out there. The excitement's building, right?
Yes, we are very excited about cutting. I think we do have some very good looking plots like we have here today. We'll be learning a lot this year, especially on leaf rust and stripe rust.
Okay, great. Thanks for your time, Amanda. And for a link to the website that Amanda mentioned, just go to sunup.okstate.edu.